Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, thanks everyone for joining. I am going to do my first of, I believe, three Sephora haul orders this evening. Gonna share with you what I purchased. I don't have the box, I just kind of pulled everything and put it in here because I am not bringing any boxes in the house and everything is getting like bleached down, wiped down before it comes in the house. So I did all of that at the door and brought everything in. Gonna try to make this really quick because I need to go and prepare dinner. So I'm gonna just jump right in. If you would go ahead and hit the thumbs up. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're an oldie but a goodie, thank you for coming back. Hello, Regina. Please make sure that you are subscribed before you head out. The first thing that I picked up is a restock of my Shiseido facial cotton. I picked up two of them, but there are actually, I believe, maybe one or two more that are coming just because. Hi, DJ King. Because I was running low and I am using these like crazy now. Hi, Mrs. Q. Since I'm using way more toner, and I actually also have an eye treatment that I use that I apply on these. So I needed to restock. So that is the first thing. The next thing is a 100-point perk of the Drunk Elephant C Firma day serum. So it's the vitamin C. I wanted to try it and I ordered it and then realized they had a 100-point perk. So if it's not already in this order, the full size is coming. There's also a couple more samples here. Got another one of the Nest Sun Kissed Hibiscus because those are perfect for my purse. And I think that is all of the samples. Another perfume and then a Drunk Elephant. It's the DeBronzi, which is the sun drops that has an SPF in it, and then the B Hydra serum is also there. All right, so the first couple of things that I'll talk about next are all because of the Dr. Dennis Gross masterclasses that have been offered for about the last 3 or 4 weeks. Those of you that participated know that the very first week we were able to get a 25% discount on items that we purchased, but since the first one the discount has reduced. So instead of picking these items up weeks 2 or 3 of the master classes because I wasn't bought into getting them during the initial master class, I decided I would wait until the Sephora sale because at least the discount would go back to 20% because Dr. Dennis Gross has reduced his to 15 from 25 the initial week. So the very first thing, which was something that really, really caught my attention, is the hyaluronic and algae marine booster. It is the hydration booster, and I I don't have dry skin. It's kind of It's really normal, and I get a little bit of oil in my T zone, and I have oily eyelids. For the most part, that's it for me. But anything that can help boost hydration so that it can help stall off wrinkles and fine lines, I am all about it. So this will immediately be incorporated into my skincare routine. And this one is recommended for dehydrated, rough texture, and dry, fine lines and wrinkles. So I figure if it can combat those things, if you already have them, then it can help stall those things off. And they say to use this if you want smoother, dewy, softer looking skin for lightweight hydration. Hello, Carmen. The next item that I picked up, I went, y'all, for the most part, I don't think I picked up anything other than my usual mascara and eyeliner that are not skincare related. And that goes for all three orders that I placed. Hi, Mo. Everything that I picked up that you're going to see tonight is stuff that I will be incorporating into my daily routine, into my skincare Saturday pamper routines, and any other time that I'm really, really focused on skincare. I have been using a Dr. Jart Radiant Serum. Love it. I have been using the Tatcha Vitamin C High Phenomenal Personality. I have been using one from Tatcha. It's primarily for at night. Love it. So I thought that I would give this one a try because I have a radiance booster again from Dr. Jart, and this is a clinical concentrate radiance booster from Dr. Dennis Gross. This one is it. I'm trying to see. It has a couple of different acids in it. Is this an acid? Yes, linolenic acid. So it's firming, it's luminous. You're applying it directly, face, neck, décolleté for radiance, for brightness. So I wanted to give this one a try. And then the last one, I don't know. I think I kind of got pulled into the High Clove 007. This one is the Stress Rescue Super Serum. I did not feel like I needed this one, but when I started hearing him talk about like um, the super serum and the fact that it helps with radiance and skin rejuvenation, I thought maybe I'm taking the name, anti stress way too seriously or literally. So I want to try this one, but I've got to do a little bit of a research to see where this one goes into my routine, whether it's going to be day or night. I am one of those people that layer my serums. I'm sorry. I just don't do just one. I layer because I look at serums as being like the vitamins and the supercharge for my skin. And, if I'm short in, if I need vitamin D, it's going to be in a multivitamin, but I'm also going to take a vitamin D supplement as well. So that's how I feel about my serums. All right. The next item is so Ren has an AHA Glow Toner. I have it in my bathroom. I have not tried it yet because I was using 6 or 7 different toners. I have pH balancing, I have hydrating, I have actives, I had a soothing one, I have a bunch of different toners that were going on. So I decided that I would hold off on starting that one until I kind of went through some of the ones that I already have. So I have not started using that one yet, but a couple of the YouTubers or influencers that I enjoy watching, those that aren't caked up in makeup and that you can actually see the products actually working and they have great, clear skin or you can see it progressing. One of them recommended this Ren Glycolactic um, Radiance Renewal Mask. And it's kind of like the fresh honeymoon glow. It can also be a little bit like the Drunk Elephant TLC from Boost. So I wanted to give this one a try just to kind of see which ones I like or to see where they have a place in my routine. So that is this one here. The next one is a restock of my TLC from Bruce Glycolic Night Serum because this little thing is amazing. If you have been with me for any period of time, if you've talked to me about skincare, you know that every time I talk about this, I talk about it being like Mrs. Pac-Man in a bottle because I put this on at night and when I wake up in the morning, it's like I have a fresh new layer of skin that this just eats up all of the unevenness and dryness, and it just makes me look fresh and smooth. And I am at the end of the one that I currently have. It will not last until the winter or the holiday sale, so I needed to pick up a new one of these. The next, I kind of went a little bit acid crazy. The next one is also by Drunk Elephant. It is the TLC Sakari Baby Facial. And this one is supposed to be intense. This one, you get like a little sensation, but it quickly passes. And after a while, if you build up a tolerance for acids, you don't even feel this one. I've heard that this one has a little bit of a burn sensation from the acids when you first put it on, but that it subsides pretty quickly. I've heard that people say that they can't last the entire time with this one. So I'm curious. This is a much higher concentrate. It's 25% AHA and 2% BHA acid peel for the face. So it is supposed to exfoliate the pore lining. It's supposed to resurface and get rid of any dead skin cell buildup. So it's going to be intense. So I'm interested and curious to try that. And if you're going to have this, it comes with a little small sample of the virgin marula oil. But I also picked up a full size because I use the marula oil with my TLC. I also use this as a radiance booster. I use it as an oil step. I incorporate it into Skincare Saturdays. I just love this one. So in addition to needing it for the baby facial, I needed to restock because I'm at the end of the one that I have. All right. The next item is from Lancome. I usually pick up my coveted, absolutely beloved Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I have 3 backups of that, so I decided that I could sit this particular sale out and not get another one of those. But for my birthday, I got a Monsieur Big mascara from Lancome and fell in love with the volume of this, the formula, the wand. So I decided that I would get the full size and give it a try. And it has really given my Too Faced a run for its money. I'm not saying that I'm giving it up, but I decided not to pick up another backup and to give the full size of this one a try. All right, next, my Marc Jacobs, my blacker eyeliner. I was in the process of putting a full size of the blacker in my cart when I saw this kit with both a mascara sample and a brown eyeliner. And the brown one is, what is the brown one called? Brownie. So it is, the blacker is a full size. So it has the exact same weight in it as the single pencil. This one is a deluxe. These two are deluxe samples. So I thought, I don't have brownie. I need a re-up of blacker. So I just decided that this was the better deal because the deluxe sample that got me hooked on Marc Jacobs blacker, it lasted me forever. So I figured that this brownie will last me for a pretty long time as well. All right. The next item is a purchase that I have had, or an item that I have had on my Sephora Loves list in and out of my cart for probably 2 years now. Don't judge me. I ended up getting the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Makeup, and I got it like there were like 5 or 6 deluxe samples. I traveled with those little deluxe sample pots, and it was not a thing that I had on my face that this stuff did not seamlessly melt away, dissolve, remove as a first makeup removal type cleanse. It also has hyaluronic acid, so it's hydrating and moisturizing. I fell in love with it, so I finally took the plunge and picked up the full size. And it's a nice size jar, but and it's just kind of a creamy silk like formula, and it breaks everything down and rinses away, and I love it. All right, the next is a hair product, and it's new, at least new to me, will be new in my routine, and it's the Briogeo Don't Despair Strength and Moisture Leave-In Mask. You know that I love their deep repair mask. I use it as a deep conditioner and as a steam treatment for my hair. So this one being in the same line, and the fact that it's a leave-in mask, I was just curious to see how my hair responds to it. Let me see if I can get this open so you can see the bottle. So it's in a little aerosol can. I don't have any other hair products that are not maybe hairspray or spritz that are in this kind of container, but you're supposed to shake well. It doesn't have any sulfate, silicones, or parabens. You spray it on, and it says that it is perfect for those who have very dry, damaged, or chemically treated hair. I don't know that I fall in any of those categories, but I'm going to give it a try. So that's what that is. The next is a restock item, Fresh. This Lotus Youth Preserve Rescue Mask is amazing. I absolutely love it morning, noon, and night. I have gone through a full size jar, so it's just this one. The one that I currently have will be in my next quarter empties, but it has, I think it's seaweed extracts in here. Yes, seaweed. So it has a blend of kombu seaweed, red algae, and lotus seeds. And it buffs, redefines, and revitalizes. I will, like in the morning, put this on at the sink and kind of massage it in, and then get in the shower and rinse it off. And it is like a little mini facial, glow facial in a jar. I love it. And the fact that it only takes a few minutes and can be used up to 3 times a week. So I've been using this off and on. It lives at my sink, and it was time to get another one. I'm trying to think if I have fully utilized any jar mask other than the ones that I have gotten from Fresh, because the vitamin C vibrancy booster one, I think I've gone through 3 jars of that. I love that mask. And then this will either be my second or third one of this one. The next is a unnecessary, but it's here anyway, purchase. And this is the Tatcha the Liquid Silk Canvas. This is the makeup primer. I do have the original one, but this one is liquid, so I'm thinking this one will be for home. The other one will be for travel because it's more of a solid, so I won't have to battle with TSA over it. I've heard great things about both versions of these. Of course, I've only tried the one because by the time this one was available, Sephora was, my Sephora at least, was out of sample jars, so I didn't have an opportunity to get a sample before all of this happened. But it was already in my cart. I was just trying to get a head start on using it. I am Almost done. Have three more items and then I am finished. I love the Kiehl's mask. I have not completed a jar of one of those yet, but I am working on it. But there were two that were recommended again by other influencers that I enjoy watching for skincare suggestions. And so I decided to pick both of them up. The first one is the Avocado Nourishing Hydration Mask. Oh, that is what this one is. This one is new. They had it available in a deluxe sample with also with an eye treatment, but I sat on it in my cart for too long and then it sold out. So I was like, well, it just wasn't meant for me to get that one. It means I need to get the full size. And then like a day or two later, they restocked the sample, the duo, and I just decided I wasn't gonna go back because I'm pretty good on my eye cream. I'm loving the ones that I'm using, and for the most part, that deluxe sample would not, or the sample small one would not have lasted me until the holiday sale. So it was best for me to just pick this one up. This next one, it's I got it purely because of the ingredients of what it says is in here. It's turmeric and cranberry seed, and it is energizing and supposed to be for radiance. I am all right now about healthy, glowing skin, the natural glow up, the radiance, the boosters. That is all that I mean. Everything that I think I picked up is about peels, radiance, glowing, and or hydration. So this one, when they said turmeric, which is naturally just really, really good for your complexion. And again, I get influenced as well. I'm not just an influencer. I watch other people and I get influenced and add other things to my cart as well. And the very last thing was something that I purchased in a holiday kit. Had not really used it a lot, but it became a necessity for me a few weeks ago when I started my retinol journey. So I started with a bunch of research and talking to a bunch of people. I stayed up till like 3 or 4 o'clock one morning reading dermatology white papers and clinical study results and all kinds of stuff. How do you buffer? How do you get rid of the dryness? How do you avoid the flaking? I just did a lot of research. And I felt like I was prepared to dive into retinol. So I go and I do my night skincare routine and go to bed. And about 3.5 to 4 hours into sleep, my skin literally wakes me up. My face wakes me up. Not I woke up, my face woke me up. My skin was dry and cracked, and I literally was able to feel like the flakiness, and it was just peeling off. I had to get up out of my sleep in the middle of the night and rehydrate because the retinol had dried me out so much. So, couple things. I'm glad that I did the research because I would not have possibly known what to do in the middle of the night had a skincare crisis arose, which I'd never had before. The next thing is that I knew that I needed to hydrate and that it was not anything wrong with my skin or anything wrong with the retinol. It's just that retinol can have a drying effect on your skin. So it's really important to hydrate inside and out. Well, I immediately thought of what can I find that is very rich and nourishing. Part of me thinking about adding this was because I reached for this Origins mask that I got during the holiday season. I used it a couple of times, but I felt like it was actually too thick and too rich for me to use at night. But paired with my retinol, it is absolutely divine. Do you hear me? I have gone from, I don't know if I want to use retinol, is it going to be to being able to go every other night, not being having to worry about hydration, not having to worry about dryness, not having to worry about flakiness, not having to worry about is my face going to wake me back up in the middle of the night, because this did the trick. And I'm talking about so much that it did the trick that on the mornings after I use my retinol, I get up and I literally do not want to wash my face because my skin is bright, it's smooth, it looks really awake and hydrated. I'm not seeing all the fine lines. My eyes look really awake. They're not puffy. They don't have a lot of darkness underneath them. So I snatched up the full size in this one, and it is the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Hydrating Mask with avocado and glacier water. These masks from Origins, I think they sell out during every single sale because they are absolutely amazing. And although I am not finished with the one that came in the holiday kit, it was not a full size one. It was about a half size, but it's not gonna last me until the next sale. So I knew that I needed to get a full size to kind of bridge that. So I'm gonna finish that one up, and then I will be ready to go because this one, there were one or two more, particularly that had the glacier water in them. They were sold out. By the time I decided I was ready to kind of experiment with some others, I was just thankful that this one was still available, and I immediately pulled the trigger so that I can continue on my retinol journey. Because had it not been for this, I don't know, I probably would have chunked my retinol. The other thing that I will say is, y'all have heard me say many, many times before that I try not to do the exact same routine for an extended period of time. And by routine, I mean products in my routine. I'm going to always cleanse, I'm going to always tone, I'm going to always hydrate and do those things. But I don't use the exact same thing every single time. And I'm glad that I don't, because what I realize is that the moisturizer that I'm using, that I absolutely love, it is an Elemis moisturizer, it is not hydrating enough for retinol to be added into my routine and it still be able to provide the hydration that my skin needs for in the night for that recovery process. So I know now that even if I'm using that Elemis moisturizer, I still need to layer. If I don't use that moisturizer, I still need to layer so that the retinol has a buffer and that I've got enough product so that it's, the hydration is locked in so that the retinol can do what it needs to do overnight without me waking up in the morning having bigger skincare issues than trying to combat fine lines and wrinkles. Because, see, people will accept fine lines and wrinkles if you're getting older, and we all are, right? We're all at least a day older than we were. We are all a day older than we were yesterday. But when you were fine today and then wake up tomorrow and you go someplace and your skin looks like dried out fish scales, that's not cute, and people want to know what's going on with you. So I did not want to have a skincare issue that was worse than me just trying to keep fine lines and wrinkles at bay. So this is necessary. This has been paired with this for a couple of times. This has been used morning before or night before I use the retinol. So I have been really, really pleased with my skin. It's behaving. It's a little bit sensitive tonight because this was a dermaplane, derma roll, and an extraction week, and I kind of did everything in one big skincare session. So my skin is a little bit sensitive now. You can probably see some of the redness in there because it's trying to recover. But that's, I mean, I've got some stuff now that I can start gradually incorporating into my routine to give me a little bit more variety. I still have a couple more boxes coming from Sephora. They are still saying in process and have been. I'm not sure what's going on there. I know that things are slowed down, but I didn't think it was going to be this slow. I also have stuff that I still need to share with you from Dr. Dennis Gross that I purchased the week of the masterclass when we had a 25% discount. I still have Kat Von D. I have Tatcha, and I also have some beauty stuff that I picked up from Macy's that's still back from my birthday. So at some point, I'll share that stuff. So please make sure that you hit the thumbs up before you head out. If you are not subscribed, I kindly ask that you consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell alert so that you will know when I am uploading the rest of my Sephora haul or the next time I go live. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you picked up any of these items or if you've tried them, what your thoughts are on them. If you're VIB Rouge, what's in your cart to pull before the last day of the sale on May 1st? Just curious, what are your thoughts on some of the items that I picked up? And is there something that I should have had in my cart that's in your cart that I should go ahead and add? Leave all of that down in the comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for, oh, you know what, I don't know if I saw the, I think I'm good on the chat. Yeah, looks like I'm good. Thank you so very much, everyone, for watching. I hope that you have fun playing in all of your new goodies or whatever you've purchased recently. Enjoying your skin care journey right now while I consider makeup to be highly optional. So that's all I have from my first haul. Thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, take care.